thanks for watching my video. So today I'm in Creator Sim and I decided to make like a Geisha sim. Obviously I've used a lot of custom content in this video and I'll put a link in the description for a few of the pieces of custom content I've used, because obviously without custom content I probably wouldn't have been able to make this sim. So, well, no, I definitely wouldn't have been able to. So if you want to have a stab at doing a Geisha yourselves, then check out the video description and get yourself some custom content. I don't really know why I decided to go for Geisha. I think it's because, you know, lots of spare time at the minute. And I tend to find my spare time, if I'm not like spending all of my money online shopping for things that I really don't need, then I just look at holidays, even though right now no one's allowed to go on holiday. But yeah, I usually just, and whenever I think of holidays, I think of Japan, because that's where I really want to go. So yeah, that's kind of the trail of thought that led us here. But anyway, I won't talk too much about it because there are other videos I've done in the past where I've kind of rambled on about Japan. So I don't think we need another entire video just talking about it. So I received a really funny picture from my friend today. She she moved out of her parents' house years ago, and her dad sent her a photo of something he'd found, which was it was like a list that her and I had written together, and it was like our 21 things to do before we were 21. Yeah, the document is pretty old. And he took a picture of it and sent it to us, and it was just like the most generic thing, like, get matching tattoos, go on a girl's holiday. And yeah, it really cracked me up. And it's nice to get a little reminder of you know, your mindset all those years ago. And it got me thinking. A few years ago I had this computer that I used for years, and then I moved out of my parents' house and I left it there and never really saw the light of day again. But then just before we moved here, I thought I would just check it just to see if there's anything that I really need to take, because I'd had it since I was like, I don't know, like 15 or something. So I just wanted to make sure if there were any documents on there that I should have them on a USB or anything. So yeah, I was looking through my documents folder and I found a Word document on my old computer. I'm guessing it was a document that I'd written maybe like 10 years ago, and the document was called Business Ideas. So obviously I couldn't ignore that. I saw that and thought, oh, what was I thinking 10 years ago that I could make into a business? I opened the document. It was one sentence. And the sentence was, cake pants in all different colours and flavours. That was my business ideas. So yeah, haven't really changed much, to be fair. Oh, I do love reminiscing about being young though, and being stupid. The amount of things that we used to do, like when we were kids, there was like a small forest behind my house. Well, it's still there at my parents' house. And so me and my friends used to wander around the forest looking for clues. You know, we used to pretend that there had been like a murder there, so we would wander through the trees trying to find anything. And as you can imagine, being kids, anytime we stumbled across any like sock there, we would be like, oh my god, and freak out and scream and run away. We also used cassette players to make radio shows, you know, when you could buy the blank cassette tapes. And yeah, we had like one of those little machines with the microphone, so we would host our little radio show. Our radio show was quite unique in that we only ever played Shakira. I also had an obsession with, this is how I know that like I love editing videos, because even when I was a kid I used to make family documentaries, which in hindsight I think, you know, wasn't the best idea, but I genuinely did this when I was a teenager. I hid cameras around our house in various rooms, in the kitchen, in the living room, in the hallway, and that was it. And I just left them on record all day, and then I put them on charge all night, so the house was fully surveillanced, no one had any idea. And then I would spend hours and hours and hours trolling through the footage and cut it down to like a half an hour TV show, because in that time obviously you've got people coming in and having conversations. I managed to catch my mum, who was pregnant at the time, consume an entire family trifle out of the fridge, which she said she didn't do, but she didn't know there was surveillance. So yeah, that's probably one of the most odd things that I've done. I think we still have those family movies now, but I hate to think how many hours I spent trolling through those videos. You gotta laugh. Anyway, we're getting towards the end of the video now, and there isn't really much else that interesting that I used to do when I was a kid anyway. Maybe I'll save it for another video, but I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.